That's such a great video on how important it is for us to make sure that the food that we're eating and consuming every single day is very healthy. And I've heard quite a bit about plant-based diets, but I have a few questions, and we'll have a short panel here to answer them for us. To start off, can you elaborate on what exactly you mean by a plant-based diet? Is it just eating salads all day, or are there other options for our meals?
Make them spotlight, three of them, Srilata ma'am and Prema ma'am and Harika ma'am.
Yeah, can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, so many of us have this understanding that plant-based diet means only we have to eat salads and raw food, but it is not that way. We can eat a lot of different kinds of foods. Like, we can eat nuts and milk and everything that except which it doesn't include meat. So plant-based food, we all say, is there are different kinds of foods that we will make sure we eat, like fruits, legumes, pulses, all these. So all of that can be part of your food except meat. That's all.
Nice. And another question is, many believe that an individual won't obtain the necessary nutrients, such as protein content, from a plant-based diet. Is that true, or is it just a misconception?
It's just a misconception. We can get all the protein simply by eating whole plant-based food. We no need to worry about how much protein we are getting. Whole plant-based foods already have high concentration of protein, such as the beans, including soya, and all lentils, nuts, seeds, and all whole grains also. And when we take all seasonal veggies and fruits that have a protein content, also when we put all these together, then we will get a diet that provides you with plenty of protein and all other essential nutrients our body needs. So even as an athlete, and one more thing here is actually our body breaks the amino acids in the food and builds them up into complete protein all on its own. So yeah.
All right, glad to hear that it's just a misconception. But why should someone make the switch from their current diet to a plant-based one? I'm sure many have grown up with a certain one and they're happy with that. So why change?
Vegetarian foods are rich in fiber, antioxidants, and they are loaded with vitamins and minerals. They are also lower in calories and saturated fat. You can watch your body when you are on plant-based diet. Your body is very comfortable and is at ease. Plant-based diets are healthier, and it also strengthens our immune system and also helps in prevention of diseases. So always feed your body with a live and fresh energy food, since they are easy to digest and that helps us to be active and energetic throughout the day. Nuts have low glycemic index and contains proteins and healthy fatty acids. Studies have also proven that being on vegetarian or plant-based diet reduces the risk of developing certain cancer cells. And I would like to just list few benefits having plant-based diets here are. It reduces the risk of heart diseases and keeps heart healthy. Prevents type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure, helps in weight loss. Prevents from chronic diseases, and also plant-based diets also helps for asthma, people who are suffering from asthma.
Lovely to hear that there's that many type of benefits of taking a plant-based diet. But isn't it more expensive, generally more of a hassle? For example, it's so easy and convenient to find options to eat when going out if you aren't a vegan or a vegetarian. So how sustainable is this long-term to keep up with the plant-based diet?
That's a very good question, Vasu. You're right. But when we start using plant-based diet, when we go to the vegetable store or when we go to the store, we want to actually buy fresh organic vegetables, then we feel that we would really feel it is a little bit of expensive rather than buying meat. But eventually we will realize that eating fresh food and vegetables and plant-based diet keeps our body really light. And we all heard, right, a lot of health benefits out of having plant-based food. So what we don't realize is that we will stop spending on those extra costs like healthcare costs. If your body feels light and you feel active, you would not like to have all these extra vitamins and other tablets that you want to wear. So you would stop spending on all these things that we think that are essential for our body, while we are getting all these things from our plant-based diets. Eventually, if you see, even when you go out nowadays, there are a lot of options that are available in all the restaurants. It is just that we don't look for those kind of options, and every menu will have an option of a vegetarian diet. And if you compare the prices, definitely the vegetarian diet is more affordable than a diet which is based on meat. So, well, my take is, with my personal experience, eventually you will stop spending on your extra costs, and it is worth putting that 1 cent extra to your fresh vegetables and fruits.
That's good to hear. What are some easy ways to transition into a plant-based diet? Do I have to be 100% in starting from day one to reap all of the benefits?
It's not required. Once you have decided for a plant-based diet for a healthy life, initially take small steps and start with one meal a day. And slowly you can increase to 2 meals a day. And you can also slowly start replacing all animal products with a healthy plant-based products. And sometimes you can have cheat day once in a week, not always. You can have once in a week. And you need not have to rush, go slow, have patience and lot of willpower. Plan ahead and schedule your meals and snack as you wish to have them. Enjoy the process and believe in yourself. Eat simple foods with lots of choices like salads, soups, which are loaded with vegetables, grains, and nuts. And your beans and lentils, they also make a good meat substitute, and as they are rich in protein and fiber. Surround yourself with the people who support you and encourage you in this transition. Practice exercise regularly, which makes you more mindful of your food choices. Try new recipes and make your food more colorful and attractive. Talk to your friends and family members who are enjoying the transition of plant-based diet and how it is impacting on your mind and body.
Yeah. So far, we've discussed how a plant-based diet affects an individual. In the grand scheme of things, though, what's the impact on the world around us in terms of the environment and world hunger?
Yeah, plant-based diets are more environmentally sustainable than meat diets. We know that, and have reduced environmental impact, including reducing lower levels of greenhouse gas emissions. We are hearing these days, right? So, and also plant-based diet uses fewer resources, like less land use. And plant-based diet also, it cuts down the destruction of wildlife and water usage. So when it comes to hunger, the more people eat meat, the fewer people can be fed, right? So if these grains were fed to humans instead of animals, more food would be available for millions of people worldwide. So with this, and one more thing here, if you understand the nature of our body, if you watch your body carefully, you will naturally notice that your body is most comfortable and easy at ease with the plant-based food. So choosing the right kind of food, naturally, it helps our well-being and the environment. So when we observe our body, we'll just become, the switching process will be more easy, and it's going to help the environment totally.
Thank you so much for this group to come together to give us more insight into a plant-based diet, whether it's its benefits, clearing any misconceptions, and just the greater positive impact.